Hello, I'm Sarah Clark. Welcome to Silver Bullet Song Lyrics. This is where I run into a situation in my life and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Then all of a sudden I'll hear a song, the lyrics will hit me just right, and it's like a magical solution or a silver bullet sent just for me to hear right at that moment, and all of a sudden I know what I'm gonna do. This happened recently when I heard Kenny Rogers' song, The Gambler. The lyric that got me just right was, you gotta know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em. And the reason I was thinking about this is I am 3 years into this pursuit of my big dream of spreading positivity. How it got started was I had this invention idea that I would love to call a success, but I cannot because the invention is not in the marketplace. But I also can't call it a failure because of everything that I learned while pursuing it and taking action. I learned about filing a patent and manufacturing, working with marketing teams, and in fact the woman that is helping me with this creative project is brilliant, and I wouldn't have met her had I not taken action and pursued all those things, because it was through my invention that I met her. And of course she's taught me about YouTube and Instagram and channel tags, and it's just, all of it is so fascinating. And this, of course, is something I'm just pursuing for fun. I have a full-time job. I just do this because I am very, it lights me up. It's a passion. It's what I enjoy doing with my time. It was kind of funny because when I was learning more about The Gambler, it was actually written by Don Schlitz, who was this guy that in 1976, when he wrote the song, was working the graveyard shift as a computer programmer. So he would work all night and then he'd walk to Music Row and then pursue his dream of becoming a songwriter, and he would work with different mentors and things like that. So wrote the song in 76. Then Bobby Bain, Johnny Cash, different people cut the song, but it didn't become famous until Kenny Rogers and his producer got a hold of it in 1978, and it went on to win a Grammy and all these things. But, for those 2 years, Don Schlitz had to be like, am I gonna hold him or am I gonna fold him on this big dream? And, that's kind of where I was, is this something that I want to keep doing? And when I thought about not doing it, I was like, there wasn't something else that I wanted to do instead of it, so I was like, okay, I think I'm just going to keep going. But one memory I did have from when I was younger is in 9th grade, I love basketball. So I played JV, but then I would sit varsity, but I didn't get in the game. I just sat the bench. And there was a 9th grade girl, so the same age as me, that played the entire varsity game, started the game, and was amazing. She was just a very talented point guard. So, but when I was sitting on the bench, I'm watching out there, this girl that's my peer in the same age, I'm like, man, this is what I call the fire in your belly. So I had this burning desire to improve, to get to do what she was doing. It's like, if you're passionate about something, and I was passionate about basketball, my reaction was to hold them. You can hold them or fold them. So I was like, I'm going to work as hard as I can to be as good as she is. And, the thing that's important is I didn't feel resentment towards her. I didn't feel resentment towards the coach because I didn't get in. I wasn't jealous of her. I was like, I'm going to work hard. And, my parents were the type of people that were like, they didn't call the coach and say like, why isn't my kid playing? The other kid's playing. No, my parents were like, if you want anything in this world, you have got to work hard for it. So that's exactly what happened. My dad, before he went to work every day, always left a list of chores for my sister and I to do throughout the day. And number one on my list was always shoot 100 foul shots. And I can assure you, I shot 200 foul shots a day, and I dribbled, and I worked on every aspect of my game that I could work on and improve. If my parents took me to an open gym or they took me to a camp, I gave it 110% because I just wanted to improve. I had that fire in my belly and I wanted it so bad, and I soaked up every ounce of anything anyone was willing to teach me about the game of basketball. It definitely paid off. In 10th grade I started and actually ended up being I think I got second team all county, so it was worth my effort. But when I was thinking about that, then, flash forward a couple years, I was a sophomore in college and I folded. So, I had enough. I had done everything that I wanted to do within that sport, and I folded and I walked away. So I do that as well. But I think part of the thing of where my positive mindset comes in is I do pursue things that light me up and I'm passionate about them. And if I'm not, I look for something else that I am passionate about. So right here in this very moment, I still have the fire in my belly for this positive dream. And I'm glad that I do, because it made me step outside of my comfort zone and try this YouTube thing. And it's kind of funny because my son said the other day, he sat right in this chair and he was like, Mom, what if this doesn't work? What if this isn't the thing? And I was like, there'll be something else. Another idea will come and I'll pursue it and I'll learn more about something else. And to me, that's what it's about. So I guess my point maybe is if you've reached a point where you're maybe being, wishing you were more positive, or you watch this video and you're like, why is she so positive? What is she doing? I truly think it's because I find the things that I'm passionate about. And I don't mean like I have to clean the bathroom, and I have to do the dishes, and I have to go to work all day to make money to pay my bills. I'm talking about the things that I do like outside of that, the things that I do that I'm passionate about, because we all have 24 hours in a day. So it's, how are you spending your time outside of the things that you have to do? Are you doing things that are lighting you up? And if you're not, then give it a shot. Find, maybe fold on something else, you know, walk away and try something new. Who knows? If you happen to like finding things in this world that you're passionate about, or maybe song lyrics hit you just right too, who knows, please consider liking and subscribing. I hope to have new content every Sunday. Hope to see you soon, and in the meantime, I hope you're having the best day ever.